wrap up season 1. What we learned during this experience. Okay, so I guess around like that 5-minute mark, if you guys want to transition into wrapping up just season 1 as a total.
Season finale, y'all.
Been awesome. Wow, it was great.
I know it went by so quick.
I was thinking,
Gosh. It's okay. I'm gonna miss y'all. I'll give y'all different
I just hopped into this during episode 3 and I was like, man, I should have started again.
Right.
I'm gonna let them get set up first.
Oh, we good now? I'm good.
Are we gonna be welcoming that?
Let me get some more.
Get your merch, y'all. Get your merch.
Yeah.
$10.
$10.
How much are they?
$15.
Hey, $10.
Let me get something to drink, please. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, man. Shirts, hats, clothes, leggings with the patches on the knees.
Why they got patches on the knees, babe?
Shit, we're gonna keep it 100.
You guys good?
Take him to the strip club.
You can wear money and make a gear to the strip club.
Camera rolling?
Camera rolling.
What's up?
There you go.
Scene 5, take 1 and mark.
Thank you, sir.
You bringing us back?
Yeah, I got it.
Back it up, son. Perfect.
Scene 5, take 1 and mark.
Yes, sir.
I like my other view better.
Did it, we made it to the end.
That's it.
All right. We got segment 5, last segment of today, final segment of the season.
Yeah.
Keeping it 100 with Money Mika. Your last 12 minutes of the season starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it.
Man, welcome back to Keeping It 100 with Money and Mika. Today is our final episode for this season because we coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me, we coming back.
Action.
We got more topics and more special guests, but we're gonna stay in tune in what we were talking about today. We're gonna keep it short because we don't have long. I'm gonna miss the audience and all that kind of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, today we've been talking about how broken crayons still color. It's been to me, I've been holding back because it can get emotional. Talking about being broken, becoming transparent with yourself and even others. It's one thing to almost look in the mirror and say, okay, this is me, but then to look at the world and say, this is me. That's even harder to do. And I think that's part of the healing process, though. When we're broken, in all these different ways that we talked about, from relationships, single parent homes, the domestic violence, the mental illness, the disabilities, all these different ways of being broken and reasons of being broken, or circumstances of being broken, it all boils down to what you do with it. Where you go from there. Do you stay broken, stay at your lowest, swaddle, dwell in it, bottle it up, and let it burst later on? It's trying to find the healthy balance in between. Like we said, if you have to get therapy, not being ashamed to go and do that.
Now everybody need to talk to somebody, man.
Hey, I talk to people a lot. Well, we always joke and say we should get a license in this.
Well, I promise you, we gonna get a counseling license or all kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, but but I'm glad that people feel comfortable enough to come to us and share those things,
And that's because they see we went through a lot of stuff. Not saying together as a couple, we went through a lot of stuff on our own. Like I said, it made us stronger for each other. But at the same time, you got some people that they want to stay broken. They don't, they got to motivate themselves. But once you get comfortable with what you're doing, they
stuck.
They stuck.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying?
They get stuck.
Right.
You know, and we have to stop that. You know, I'm so being broken has taken such a toll on me that it did change who I was. You know, I don't hold in all those feelings that I used to anymore. I express those feelings more now. You know, I also don't let people get to me or even get as close to me as I did before. I don't hang out with a lot of homegirls and all that stuff because I don't need all the drama. You know, my husband, my best friend, other than Lupe and, you know, hey, Starla, hey, you know, all my people, you know.
But you can't hang with them. They way over there.
Exactly. You know, I have friends from years, you know, but that's it. But this is my best friend right here. And so I don't go out and do all those things. I started to separate myself with things that were triggers, things that reminded me of my brokenness. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm not running from my brokenness. I'm standing tall within it saying I'm broken.
Yeah,
But I'm still whole.
I'm broken, but I just got the medication to help, you know.
That was
Medication
my
helped me
fucking,
out.
you know, for a while. That was my fucking, you know. I take a puff and I'm like, fuck it. You know, I mean, so, but that, you know, just like people, but that wasn't healthy because it's like people do, you know, we said and did that, but people turn to alcohol, even heavier drugs, you know.
That's because they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle it. See, you can abuse stuff. See, I'm not going to sit there. I'm going to handle it, being able to get off my, you make me mad, whatever. You better be glad I want to rolled up, because if I hadn't, it would have been a whole other situation. To where when you drinking,
yeah, you
you out your damn mind.
Yeah, you don't even know what you're saying, doing. You
Right.
know, it's a lot. Yeah, that it is a very big difference. I can't say,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, I've drunk alcohol before, you know, and I could tell you that's a totally different feeling than when I've smoked weed. You know, or marijuana or flowers, however they want to call it, you know, it was different. I didn't want to go out and hurt nobody. I wanted to take a nap. I wanted to eat, you know, that was it. You know, I chilled or whatever. And so that's why for me, like I said, my doctors told me I was self-medicating for a while.
Well, they no doctor tell me.
Yeah, I told you. I'm not a doctor, but I told you. Yes, you do.
Call kind of judge told me.
Right? You know, but I also had to realize that wasn't healthy either. I was, you know, doing one thing to cope with another that just caused another problem, and that still left me broken.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't fixing the problem. We had to fix the problem. What caused you to be broken? Even in your own eyes. What caused you to be broken? And then, like we said, accept that. Face it, and accept it, but move on. You know, however that we have to move on, you know, if it's leaving a toxic relationship, leave that relationship even when you don't feel like you can, like, this is all my world, I put so much time and all this into. Do you want to put another 7 years in it and get nowhere and still be unhappy? You know, you have to start weighing those options and putting you first, putting that self-love and that self-worth first. And, you know, one thing that I used to always tell people, find out what your worth is. You know, and once you find out your worth, if you're not happy, you do something about it. Period.
Yeah.
You know, when I looked at myself and said, you know what, I'm worthy of this is, you know, this is who I am. I'm not trying to find a billionaire and I don't even make $1,000. You know what I mean? I'm staying, you know, I'm finding out my worth so that I can build my worth and recognize my worth. And so, yes, soon as I'm right now, I'm like, you know, I may not make this, and this, but I know my worth. You know what I mean? You can't bring me down. You can't say nothing to me that's gonna hurt me because I know my worth. I know how strong I am. I know what I have been through and what God has brought me through and what He's continuing to bring me through. And that is what I think that's the main thing that I want everyone to know from me and my true self. Sometimes we have to turn those bad things into beautiful things. You know, I was talking about my tattoo, and I know my arm a little tight, but you know, I was talking about my tattoo. when my children's father stabbed me up in my sleep, it left me with all these scars on my back and everything. But, you know, when I used to look at my arm, I was like, ugh, ugh. So then I went and got butterflies because I wanted to make those ugly scars more beautiful for me. You know,
Right.
yes, I got tired of when I walk somewhere, people are like, you okay? What happened there? You know, it made people, they look at, they always said something. And for me, it kept traumatizing me. And to the point where, I mean, even to the point, I started making, I'm going to say, an excuse for him. I didn't just say, oh, he tried to kill me. I said, he lost his mind and cut me. Because that's what he did. You know what I mean? But I had to make it where it felt better for me to say, you know. But I did that to make it more beautiful, you know. And sometimes that's what God does. You know, he tears us down. He allows us to go through things, you know, even with, you know, like we said, and the topic we always jump through real quick is, you know, the death of a loved one. You know, even though things like that happen, you know, I'm a strong believer. As long as you keep talking about them, they still alive. You know, they may not be here physically, but keep their spirit alive. I keep on talking about them. Because I want to be just like Tupac, Elvis, George Washington, all of them. Keep talking about me when I'm dead. Keep my spirit alive. You know, so that's that on that. It don't make no, you know, because I know they go in that, you know, but I mean, especially when it's a child, your child or your parent, you know, or someone you looked at in those figures, or, you know, that hurts a whole lot different. And by the grace of God, I have not had to deal with that, you know, but for those that have, I know that's a hurt and a pain that words would never, ever, ever, you know, ever comfort. You know, even to the point of, it doesn't get better. You know, it gets a little bit easier to cope with and deal with, but it's never. I'm not gonna say get easy. I know that's the touchy subject, but you know, like I said, when it comes to all of this, we have to just, like I said, encourage ourselves. You know, healthy habits.
Stay down, man. Stay down, be positive, and we're gonna give y'all give us an update in season 2. Because like this is a touchy subject. When you talk about death around home, you know, I mean, with all that, man, you know. But we wanna just say, man, I believe we did an excellent job this season doing our first podcast. I can't wait till I can't wait till
I'm
next
for all
season.
the guests that came out.
Right. Shout out to all the guests. Shout out to everybody
that showed up on our lives.
Major
you know, that
shout
make
out
comments.
to the
That's already
production team,
subscribed.
man.
Yes, I
Major
love
shout out
y'all.
to these
They
folks,
always
man.
on time. You know,
Yeah.
Eli TV Media Production. Hit them up because they on time. I love
Yeah.
them.
Hit these people up.
Yes. Here they go on this side. Here you
Hit them
go.
up.
Here you
Hit 'em
go.
up.
You know, so here you go.
Yeah, hit them up.
You know, but it's been a great pleasure. We will be having our pre-screening, so
Yeah.
we'll see if you got an invite. Be there, be square. Other than that,
If you rock with us, let's keep rocking. If not, sorry.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It ain't for everybody.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
With or without you.
Fuck yeah.
100 with Money and Mika. Follow us on our Facebook page.
Merchandise coming soon.
Yes.
T-shirts, hoodies, everything that we're gonna stamp America with.
Join our Work It Out challenge. You know, we got a lot of different things going on. And they will be filming that as well. So, and we got ongoing challenges. So come on and join. Work It Out challenge. That's on social. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. It's also Work It Out challenge on YouTube. Hit us up. WorkItOutChallenge.com. Keeping it 100 with Money and Mika.
We're gonna keep it 100. I like the Work It Out challenge, and I love the contestants. They don't use the needle. You ain't gotta pay to lose weight. Let's lose weight together. But shout out to the doctors that's making all the money. No,
Heck yeah.
cutting on everybody.
I ain't mad at you. Shoot.
Keep going.
If I wasn't scared, I might do it too.
The fuck? Shoot.
I knew he was gonna say that one. So, but yeah, we enjoyed this. Oh, it's bittersweet, but you know, like we said, broken crayons still color.
Yeah.
We broken, but next season we gonna still be colored.
And the season after that too.
Okay.
And the season after that.
All right.
And cut.
Make sure y'all subscribe and watch the
Stay
full
tuned.
episode.
Some big shit finna go down.
All right.
Trust and believe.